The opposition team has again filed a vote of no confidence against Prime Minister James Marape today. This announcement was made by the Assistant Speaker of Parliament, Connie Iguan.
Honourable members,
the opposition's nominee for the alternate Prime Minister was Governor for Enga and People's Party leader, Sir Peter Ipatas.
I'd like to inform the Parliament this morning at 9:40 a.m. I have received a motion of vote of no confidence from the opposition, and I'd like to inform Parliament that Parliament will suspend on lunch for the committee to deal with the motion.
The time frame for motion of the vote of no confidence will lapse next year in August. However, after deliberation by the Private Business Committee, this conclusion was made this afternoon that the VONC motion will not appear on the notice paper. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
As the number of people is increasing in the cities and towns, housing has become a problem for many. This concern was raised in Parliament today.
This issue was raised on the floor of Parliament by the Governor for Gulf, Chris Haiveta, to the Housing Minister in regards to a list of names that appeared in the two dailies.
Suppose you stop the palace, you got house. All get a line of society, of community, all by recognizing you. Also, you want a man, you want a family man. So ask him, me also, Minister, last moon, Managing Director na Housing Commission, and publishing one list on all man na Mary who sat in buying rent or who sat in buying through.
He asked the minister to help identify and stop eviction for names that were on the list that claimed to have not paid any rental or bought the house.
Papa and Mama, buying house. So enough, Minister, me asking you, you look good, Lord, this list. Enough, you stop him eviction notice, law line. You sit down one time, Minister of Lands. Now you check him categories, long ownership. The time of colonial administration he come, time of public service he come now.
He said some of the people that have been on the list were colonial workers that have been given the land by the Lands Department after World War II, and also some public servants that have retrenched. In response, the Housing Minister, Dr. Kobi Bomario, asked the Governor to provide a report on paper, so he will respond accordingly.
Its creation as a national corporation and pre-independence area time. So, being on the Lands Department, we will go back review that, but we will have a good answer for people in settlement. Settlement especially now. The success of cover both settlement, want them, or other close addiction or block of land, and current program plus that long. So, Mr. Deputy Speaker, in a group of governor, play me long job, give me long writing now by me giving full answer. Now, two nations, two international harem, especially a population in Port Moresby.
James Guken, National EMTV News.
The rehabilitation of the Waubulolo Highway in Morobe Province has faced delays, even with the involvement of 3 contractors. Minister for Works and Highways, Solan Mirsim, informed Parliament today that the highway will now be completed by September 2025. He cited funding issues as the main cause of the delay.
Menyamia MP Solen Loifa raised concerns in Parliament, emphasizing the importance of the highway as a vital transport link for the region's economic growth.
People road users in people bagarap. No bring him all. Kaikai blomibla no all produce blomibla come outside lo salim. All man merix in people mo bagarap lo this bla road so. Ask him blomilo minister. Ina pe mi luglug lo this bla road from 9 Mile Golo, Pine Top or Golo, Coal Mountain. Give one block good block walk or one block good block contractor can give one block good block straight block walk. Instead of walking drifts and drifts here and there, look at one block good block. Resort block this block walk and come up block this block highway.
In response, Minister Mirisim assured the people of Menyamia that the project would be completed by 2025.
Once design and details have come out, we like appeal long all districts of Warrior, now Menyamia, also part of Bulolo, Tulot Splahaptu, also Displa Road, and Mipla by priority. Mipla like Displa Road law. Everyone come down over the law. Here, lo Berena, lo meet him, bung him. He return a road, and we got close to 30 kilometers now. We got 30 kilometers by January, February, but we come up lo Berena station.
He explained that the roadwork is funded through a partnership between the PNG government and OSAID, with 3 contractors already engaged.
Contract, he been finished, lo contractor, na mi make some lo work. Lo timini go lo pine top, na pine top go down lo Bulolo. Now me play Kusim, now me play Tok antem ADB. Lo start lo designing, na straight him, so that me play engage him all go na start work lo Displa Road. At this point in time, me play put him all 3 contractors lo Displa Road now lo work lo all emergency lo maintain Displa Road. So some road by play look him all contractors start finish, and me play start work long and so.
However, due to a delayed release of funds, progress has been slower than expected.
Another connect PNC M1 Transnational Highway 2. Law before only this road there is the one need law TSSP. All say the Kisim this project. Now you got all that projects law country or roads only give him. One big problem only give him big kilometer. Now funding only put him in illegal. Then I meet him. Law seal him, na straight him, all say put him on maintenance, money.
James Gukan, National EMTV News.
An inspiring initiative is unfolding in the Eastern Highlands province, where the Waiting Heart Inc. has officially launched its mission to empower communities for safer motherhood.
This community-based organization is dedicated to reducing maternal and perinatal mortality, bringing hope and vital support to families across the region. The Waiting Heart Incorporation is taking action to support rural health facilities by collaborating with existing organizations such as the Eastern Highlands Provincial Health Authority and local churches already working within these communities. Co-founder of the initiative, Dr. Freda Wemin, a leading obstetrician and gynecologist in PNG, is well known for promoting maternal health in Eastern Highlands Province.
If we provide that little facility, the women who cannot access, they have a safe place. So if there are problems, they'll be assisted on time. So that's our purpose. If they're in the village, they will come late. If they encounter things outside of the facility, they'll come late. And to get assistance, it will be late and the outcome will be bad. So providing this little step, we can cut down on a lot of complications.
Pamela Bobola, also a co-founder and interim secretary of the Mama Waiting Heart Incorporation, explains how the initiative was established.
Since 2016, Dr. Wemin and I have been doing fundraising, and then in 2019, our ideas were taken further and supported by PHA when they said they have a partnership with MAF Technologies, used to be Christian Radio Missionary Fellowship back then. From there, we started bigger call out because I told Dr. Wemin that we can't, just speak out from our pockets and ask the same people all the time to donate. So we decided that we should come together and start our group, and we call it the Waiting Heart.
Pamela added that many rural women in Papua New Guinea face life-threatening risks during labor.
So it's the the most important time between when women are going into labor. A lot of them die because they have not been to the health facilities. So in our own findings, we discovered that women are not going to the health facility for antenatal visits. And they, many factors, including cultural norms and hard, geographical terrains, Also, our gender dynamics and gender roles is preventing them from leaving the family and going too far where the health facility is located.
Welcome everyone, and we'd like to officially launch the Waiting Hut Incorporated. 1, 2, 3.
The official launch was attended by key implementing partners, including the Eastern Highlands Provincial Health Authority, MAF Technologies, and major corporate sponsors of the Waiting Hut Inc. James Guken, National MTV News.
National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
They wanted them by me plantation house.
Making Dinaman House belong family belong you come through. Whittam House wants a roots rise. 4 houses, 4 winners nationwide. Buy 1 plus 10 kg roots rice, pad him ticket inside your bag, enter him all details belong you, na drop him inside long entry box long or participating store close to long you. So buy now. Terms and conditions apply.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Our chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Mipla Halivim Wari belong you.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
The question is, why haven't wages, why hasn't household income not risen in line with the cost of living?
We try to make sure that the prices that business houses charges are not over and above.
It's equipment, you can put it on a ship, on the billing.
We all know that right across the country, there's extensive blackouts.
Drastic environmental damage that will start to occur even before the development commences.
Presenting in-depth commentaries, interviews and discussions of the major current affairs issues, both domestically and internationally. Issues ranging across politics, bureaucracy, the environment and economics, as well as health, social and cultural issues.
That's on Monday night, right here on your #1 to watch, MTV.
You're watching National MTV News. Tourism Promotional Authority Chief Executive Officer revealed today that a submission on the Kokoda Track closure has already been submitted to the National Executive Council and now awaits deliberations.
The Chief Executive Officer said the Minister for Tourism have met with the landowners of Mount Kodu. However, the landowners are adamant to keep the track closed until the government meets their requirements.
So we have prepared an NEC submission with all the views and concerns expressed in the NEC submission. It is before NEC now. I think Parliament is in session, so as soon as they meet, NEC will deliberate on it, and then we'll advise Mount Kodu and the Kokoda landowners to open the track.
He said landowner issues must be dealt with amicably.
The track is significant to them, not only in the Mount Kodu area, but right across the 96 kilometer of the track, where it brings financial support to them, and they understand it. So having the track closed for the last 2 months has affected revenue of over 10 million kina already.
Mr. Uvovo clarified that Kokoda Track Authority is a special purpose authority parked under the provincial and local level government and not under Papua New Guinea Tourism Promotion Authority or PNG Conservation and Environment Protection Authority. James Guken, National EMTV News.
The National Airports Corporation announced that it is reintroducing paid parking at the Port Moresby International Airport for domestic and international terminals come January 2025.
The National Airport Corporation, or NAC, stated that this initiative aims to improve the public car parks at both the domestic and international terminals for airport users. It was highlighted that the parking system uses advanced plate number recognition technology and offers convenient automated solutions for effective car park management. With anticipation for this change, NAC advised that all airport users be ready to adapt to the system, noting that detailed parking information on parking rates, payment methods and terms of use will be made available on the NAC website and social media pages, as well as the airport terminals in the coming days. Natasha Ovoy, National EMTV News.
In regards to the infrastructure development grants for the Wafi Golpu mining project, member for Bulolo, Sam Basil Jr., asked the Prime Minister if there is a formal framework in place on how the payments are being done.
The member for Bulolo asked if there are mechanisms for the funds to be transferred to its district.
Do we have any framework or guidelines to guide these funds so that from Waigani to Morobe province, and by strictly guided na benin pipe ko straight lo 1-1 district na inogolo Morobe province na Number one question. Framework. If no cut, you must cut. If he cut, then you need to clear him.
He said, if there is none, why can't the resource district get the infrastructural development grant and distribute it to the respective provinces and districts? Prime Minister James Marape, in response, said they have paid 50 million kina of the 100 million kina for Wafi Golpu.
The current allocation of IDG, we start for Wafi, labeled Wafi IDG, we started 2 years ago, was made in good faith that we will cross the line in as far as securing community development Golpu with the landowners and Morobe provincial government, as well as completing the mine development contract and the SML process that is currently on foot.
James Guken, National EMTV News.
The member for Talasia, Freddie Kunai, was sworn in as the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee today. The event was attended by the Governor for West New Britain, Sasindran Muthuvel, and the Minister for Mine.
The member for Talasia and People's Party member Freddie Kumai thanked the Marape government for giving him the opportunity to be the chairman for the Public Accounts Committee.
Honorable James Marape, these vacancies immediately as the PAC can begin functioning and fulfilling its constitutional responsibilities.
He said he will fill those vacancies immediately for the committee to fulfill its constitutional responsibilities. Whilst taking into consideration the looming VONC with their party leader being the alternate Prime Minister nominee, Kumai maintains that he and his other party members stands with the Marape-Rosso government. Governor for West New Britain, Sacindra Mutuvel, also thanked Prime Minister for recognizing the talent of the member for Thalassia.
To be recognized and appointed as a chairman of Public Accounts Committee, which is one of the most vital or important institutions within Parliamentary Committee, this is a permanent Parliamentary Committee, and this position is as equal as a minister, so it comes with a lot of responsibility, and I'm sure our member is more than qualified and talented to address the pressing issues the country is facing, as he rightly mentioned about following up with all the recommendations previously done by the former two chairmen, and also the task, which is one of the most challenging tasks he's undertaking about reviewing or checking Connect PNG, how the funds has been so far utilized, what is the progress, and then giving reports. So this report will be eagerly awaited by many members of Parliament and our people also.
Another party member of the People's Party and Minister for Mining, Wagegoi, also thanked the government for the opportunity given to his colleague.
I was given a minister and he is now our chairman. It's a very great task and responsibility given to us by Prime Minister, and we just want to make our commitment that, depends on whatever the circumstance or situation, we are committed to serving the government, the current government, the support that he requires. Honourable Member and myself will give to James Marape and John Rosso.
Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News.
A memorandum of understanding on mutual cooperation and data sharing that will enable promotion of the tourism sector and immigration services was signed between the PNG Immigration and Citizenship Services Authority and PNG Tourism Promotion Authority today.
This Memorandum of Understanding marks the second MOU signed between the Immigration and Citizenship Services Authority and Tourism Promotion Authority.
So this MOU now is a refinement of what we had that existed before, but this time it should now enable us to coordinate more better and work in not just in our own area of space, in our work areas, but also working across.
Mr. Navasivu said there is an increase in the movement of people across the borders, and Papua New Guinea as a country must provide an efficient delivery of visas.
There are areas where we can work together and not just creating seamless travel for these people, but a challenge for you and me or our organization is creating the enabling environment.
The CEO of PNG Tourism Promotion Authority said the negative reports on law and order in the country does not limit PNG TPA to do its job.
And once we do that and bring more people into our beautiful country, most of the incidents that happens in the social media about the bad image that we have or law and order situation, I tell you, it's isolated incidents. It happens in one area or two areas in the provinces, or maybe in one or two areas in the cities. We still are good people.
Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
With an emphasis on men's mental health, key stakeholders and professionals gathered in a forum today in Port Moresby to highlight health issues facing men in Papua New Guinea. Among other topics were discussions that centered around the importance of family planning and men's mental health.
Noted as a topic less talked about, it was highlighted that the well-being of men's mental health is important as it contributes significantly to the shaping of a society, especially one that's male-dominated as PNG's. Centre's channel manager for Murray Stops elaborated on how family planning affects men's mental health.
To cause pregnancy. Also,
all of us come from families and
If our families are not settled, definitely it affects each of us, especially for males as the head of family in the community or especially in the house.
Emphasizing on the importance of knowledge communication and understanding between men in a society, Likes PNG founder alluded to the houseman system of PNG.
Bring back the houseman. Traditionally, we've had houseman where that was a safe space for men to get together and discuss, in the old days, war and courtship and marriage and feasting and stuff. And that was good. It was a safe space for men, even to escape from nagging wives. But in the modern day PNG, that's what's missing. So it's good to encourage the houseman back and get men to talk about their problems and have a referral pathway as well in place. Yeah.
He also highlighted that today, women have more mediums of seeking psychological support than men.
The women, they seem to have a lot of programs for themselves. There's women's fellowship, there's support services for women. For men, sometimes that doesn't exist. And men also have feelings.
The gathering for this was a networking event facilitated by the Media Development Initiative, where discussions took place around the impact of societal pressures and cultural expectations on men's mental and physical health, the role of accessible healthcare services in supporting men's well-being, and the strategies to reduce stigma around mental health issues in men, among others. Natasha Ovoy, National, EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the next farm market report. The kina closed lower at $0.2518 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2443, $0.3747 Australian dollars, 0.2256 euro, 37.9 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed higher, copra closed unchanged, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading lower, copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
It is our responsibility to show our people that their careers can make a genuine impact to the world. We inspire studies to enhance professional profile to suit valid employment convenience, and promote learning out your skills translate into possible jobs or careers. Our student quality improvement centers on their needs, offering job-oriented certificates and diploma in professional business courses, OHSS courses level 1 to 4, plant operator and motor vehicle driving courses, computing and IT, and business courses for school leavers grade 10s, 12s, and working class. MAPEX Training Institute is recognized by DHEST. Enrollments are now open for plant operator, driving courses, and business courses in 2025. For more information, call us on 7311-4968 or 323-2068 or email info@mapexpng.com. MAPEX Training Institute desires the need to change, innovate, and requires everyone a special contribution.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Hi, I'm John Dangi. Join me weekly at 7 p.m. every Tuesday nights on House and Home as we talk about pet care, health and fitness, home improvement ideas, future stories, pick a book, Hatok Mom, and everything to do with home and lifestyle. That's House and Home, 7 p.m. Tuesday nights on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. The Teaching Service Commission, or TSC, attended a week-long consultation meeting to discuss 3 core functions of the TSC.
Teaching Service Commission Chairman Samson Wangiomi says the meeting is conducted to gather the views of the provincial TSC officers on the 3 core functions of the Commission, such as appointment, industrial relations, and legal or discipline matters in the Teaching Service Commission. The chairman says these are the activities that TSC provincial officers experience every day in the provinces. The TSC officers will discuss and list all the different functions according to the TSC Act, as well as the most important requirements when dealing with teachers' queries. Mr. Wangiomi says they will be focusing on discipline, specifically on how to address disciplinary issues involving teachers in the province. It is noted that a resolution committee will be established to compile all resolutions and submit them to the top management team of TSC. These resolutions will be divided into short-term solutions for immediate implementation and long-term solutions that will require further discussion. The first consultation took place in Port Moresby with Southern and NGI TSC officers in July, followed by the Highlands and Momasia regions consultation meeting. Lorraine Jimal, National EMTV News.
The Western Highlands Health Students Association at the Divine Word University conducted awareness in local schools in the Western Highlands province. This initiative aligns with the university's core value of community engagement and service, empowering students to share vital information with younger generations.
As part of their ongoing commitment to community outreach, the ALT students emphasize the importance of imparting medical knowledge to school children. Third-year Bachelor in Medicine and Surgery student and President of the Western Islands ALT Students Association, Jebet Korwa, elaborates on the awareness program.
We talk about health topics, basically health topics. We break them down into, for this awareness that we did for this year Christmas, we talked about lifestyle diseases such as TB, typhoid, diabetes, hypertension. We talked about hygiene practices for the girls, menstrual hygiene, oral health, hand hygiene, body hygiene, and we talked about family health as well, basically family planning. STIs is one of the some of the diseases that we talked about. STIs, some of the cancers like cervical cancer is one on the rise, as well as breast cancer. We talk about HIV and AIDS, and also teenage pregnancy as a social issue in the communities. These are some of the pressing issues that have been raised by the Western Islands PHA, and also some of the common issues that we face in the country, our health issues. We basically do primary prevention, that is we go out, reach out to our students in primary schools and secondary schools that have been chosen. We give them health awarenesses.
Finally, a physiotherapy student and chairman of the association, Jordan Yanda, highlights the purpose of the association.
The purpose of this association
was to do community engagement programs, or we call community services, as this is one of the core values of Divine Word University, and we believe in community service because it is in giving that we receive.
Another final year physiotherapy student, Elma Kewa, shares her experience for taking part in the program for 4 years.
My 4 years experience of participating in these awareness programs, I see that most of the population out there, including the primary schools that we've been through and the general population or the community that we went, most of them were not aware of the informations that we went and did the awareness. And I see that it is a very good it is a good initiative, and I am happy that I was part of this team that we went around and did the awareness.
The 2-day program took place from the 25th to the 26th of November 2024. Ken Jacob, National, MTV News.
Jimi Secondary School in the remote Jimi district of Jiwaka province held its dual graduation ceremony, celebrating the achievements of grade 10 and grade 12 students.
Despite the challenges posed by difficult road conditions, weather and geographical constraints, Jimi Secondary School had successfully graduated a total of 112 grade 10 and grade 12 students. Principal of Jimi Secondary School, Mr. Jeremy Corky, expressed his deep pride and joy, highlighting the dedication of both students and teachers in such a remote setting. With happiness and appreciation for his teachers' efforts, Mr. Corky shared that only passionate, patriotic educators could thrive in such conditions, working tirelessly to provide quality education. Mr. Corky also mentioned the harsh climate in the region, describing it as very cold, which affects agricultural production. He said, as a result, the community struggles to support the school in even small ways, adding to the challenges faced by both students and staff. The school principal congratulated the 112 grade 10 and grade 12 graduates, acknowledging that immense effort required to reach this milestone. Mr. Corky called on parents to continue this support, saying their involvement plays a key role in the students' success. He also took the time to thank the Jimi District Development Authority for their invaluable support, acknowledging the 100,000 kina funding that helped make the graduation ceremony a reality. Ken Jacob, National, MTV News.
The European Union Ambassador to Papua New Guinea, His Excellency Jacques Fradin, visited European Union-funded projects in Ley, Morobe Province this week.
This visit provides an opportunity for Ambassador Fradin to witness firsthand the impact of the Flower Power Project initiatives on local communities. Among the highlights, they visited 2 locations in Morobe, Uon Gulf and Makam, out of the 6 locations of the European Union-funded Flower Power Project. This initiative empowers marginalized women and youth by equipping them with sustainable skills and knowledge. The Flower Power Project underscores the European Union's commitment to fostering gender equality and economic opportunities through partnership. The Flower Power Project is a 3-year initiative that commenced in January this year, aimed at boosting women's income through climate-smart floriculture production. It enhances the capacity and advocacy skills of women and youth to pursue equitable business growth opportunities. Ambassador Fradin says that through the Flower Power Project, the European Union is increasing opportunities for youths and supporting women's economic participation as a pathway to development. Lauren Jimal, National MTV News.
National MTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
They wanted time by me practicing house.
Making Dinaman House belong family belong you come true.
Winham House wants a roots rice.
4 houses, 4 winners nationwide.
Buy 1 plus 10 kg roots rice, put him ticket inside the bag, enter him all details long you, na drop him inside long entry box long or participating store close to long you. So buy now. Terms and conditions apply.
1, 2, 3, 4!
A winning combination is all about style and confidence.
Relaxo. Good luck quality, na lick price.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
Hey there, would you like to be the next producer presenter for Kai Time or Kids Corner?
We're looking for 2 amazing hosts, one for our Kids Corner show and one for our cooking show, Kai Time.
If you love entertaining children and activities with children, then Kids Corner may just be for you.
And if cooking is your passion, why not join us on Kai Time and whip up some affordable and tasty PNG-style treats with us?
To apply, watch either one of our shows that you are interested in producing.
Like Kids Corner.
Your Corner. Bye.
Or Kai Time.
Then send us a 3-minute video of yourself hosting a segment of Kids Corner or Kai Time, along with your CV and cover letter to the address showing on your screen.
So if you're ready to take the spotlight
and make some magic happen, apply now.
Only on your number 1 to watch, EMTV.
True Kai Sports.
Welcome to True Kai Sports. The Papua New Guinea Mosquitoes are hoping that AFL PNG would organize more international games in 2025, especially against local teams in Queensland, Australia. Mosquitoes head coach Douglas Lai made this call today following the recent Pacific Cup win.
Following the Pacific Cup win by the PNG Mosquitoes, head coach Douglas Lai told MTV today that more international fixtures would help local boys gain more exposure. Lai said it would be good if AFL PNG could find a way to arrange some international friendlies, especially against the teams in the North Queensland.
Yes, it'd be really good if our, PNG AFL Commission stepped up and, tried to organize some interesting events for the continuation of international events for the PNG Mosquitoes, who have shown that, they can take part in international events. So it'd be really good if we could, if a game could be organized around the Cairns AFL area, or probably come up with an indigenous team in Australia, so our boys could go and have a test, play out with the guys in Australia.
Lai said the current Gold Coast Suns player Hewago Oya and few other PNG players playing in the smaller competitions in Australia came through the local competition. He said more international games for Mosquitoes could market local players and also help improve the standard of the Mosquitoes.
Yes, definitely. I'm thinking it would be better if we could
we would definitely have an opportunity at AFL Cairns level. We would definitely, have an opportunity to, be competitive at that level. Not so much of going into VFL yet, but at the, level in to put a team into the Cairns competition would be a good step forward for us.
Pakatambua, Trukai Sports.
The PNG Mosquitoes believe they have done so much for the country in the sport of AFL at the international level and that they deserve better facilities, especially in Port Moresby.
The code of AFL has been in Papua New Guinea for over 70 years, and the national team, the Mosquitoes, had won 3 International Cup titles, and recently they have claimed the inaugural Pacific Cup. Mosquitoes head coach Douglas Lai said, despite the continuous success at the international level, the support for the code has been little and the need for better facilities still exists.
We go out to international events and we play on, surfaces and ovals that are of, high quality, that, it really takes time for us to adjust to those conditions as well. So, I hope that, the success of the PNG Mosquitoes and the PNG Flames and also our young Kurokums and Binatangs at this recent Pacific Cup would, raise some eyebrows and, some support come out to, lift the standard of this oval. AFL has just done a lot for the country, and I hope, we get some good backing and we...
Lai said the last time an international game was held in Port Moresby was back in 2009 at the University of PNG. And since then, PNG could not host games due to poor facilities. He said hosting of international games would also revive the code in PNG.
Well, it was in LDR. There was a game between the, indigenous Boomerang side, the young side from there, and our boys here. They played out at the University Oval, and it was played on the Rugby Union Oval. So you can see where AFL, is in regards to having good, playing surfaces.
Pakatambua, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence.
Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Your stay, your house, your home.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
They wanted time by me plantation house.
Making Diliman House belong family belong you come true.
William House wants a roots rise. 4 houses, 4 winners nationwide. Buy 1 the 10 kg roots rice, had him ticket inside your bag, enter him all details belong you, na drop him inside long entry box long or participating store close to long you. So buy now. Terms and conditions apply.
You're watching Trukai Sports. The annual Kumul Petroleum Holdings Limited Golf Challenge continues to support charity houses in the country.
After running the 5th successful tournament last week, KPHL Executive General Manager Corporate Service Dr. Luke Liria gave an insight of the progress.
The people that run the program here, every 3 months they go out, meet them, assess the program, assess the housing, assess the facility, people working there. So they constantly go around and look at get a report to make sure the charities are running properly. That's at the desktop level. That's what we do, and we go with what do you call it, the agency that is responsible for the children's.
He also shared the importance and the motivation behind supporting the cause.
I live in a place where a lot of kids are hanging out on the street. And I'm pretty sure all of you that drive back and forth, you see kids on the street. Now, we should be asking, should they be like this? Should they have a second thought at life? And I think a lot of the working class, I'm a parent myself, and it's the wish of everyone to every next generation that comes through the wire has to have a chance to life. And I think some of the kids that are displaced are displaced at no fault of theirs. So we have to be responsible citizens, and we have to partner. We have to get in there, and the best we can do is donate something, contribute this amount, and do it instead of stepping back and saying, "Oh, they are not doing this, they are not." They're coming forward and participating. So they want these kids to get a second chance in life, and we cannot do it. I have to be honest. I cannot do it. It's a job that requires a different person, different kind of inner build to run this kind of operation. So why not just run with the people who are already in the space, because they have a inner build to run this sort of program.
Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports.
They wanted time by me plantation house.
Making Diliman House belong family belong you come true.
William House wants a roots rise. 4 houses, 4 winners nationwide. Buy 1 the 10 kg roots rice, had him ticket inside your bag, enter him all details belong you, na drop him inside long entry box long or participating store close to long you. So buy now. Terms and conditions apply.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck. like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NAS Fund. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
For generations, our families have enjoyed the fresh taste of Besta from our very own waters. Healthy, tasty, and made by our people for our people. Besta continues to be the pride of PNG because we make sure that all the goodness from our oceans remains in our hands. Besta, PNG's premier household brand.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
The question is, why haven't wages, why hasn't household income not risen in line with the cost of living?
We try to make sure that the prices that business houses charges are not over and above.
It's equipment, you can put it on a ship, on a building.
We all know that right across the country, there's extensive blackouts.
Drastic environmental damage that will start to occur even before the development commences.
Presenting in-depth commentaries, interviews and discussions of the major current affairs issues, both domestically and internationally. Issues ranging across politics, bureaucracy, the environment and economics, as well as health, social and cultural issues. That's on Monday night, right here on your #1 to watch, EMTV.
Dreaming for more than a life we know. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to be living incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City cloudy with possible showers and thunderstorm. Daru cloudy periods with few showers and possible thunderstorm. Kerma partly cloudy with brief showers and possible thunderstorm. Alota partly cloudy with possible brief showers. Popondetta cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the Momasa region, Ley City cloudy periods with few showers. Medang partly cloudy with few rain showers and possible thunderstorm. Wewak cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorm. Vanimo cloudy periods with few showers and possible thunderstorm. To the Nigini Islands region, Lorengau cloudy periods with few rain showers and possible thunderstorm. Kavieng partly cloudy with few showers. Kokopon Rabaul partly cloudy with few rain showers and possible thunderstorm. Kimbe mostly cloudy with some rain and possible thunderstorm. Buka partly cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorm. To the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, partly cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorm. Korokambaz and Kondiawa, cloudy periods with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Wednesday, the 27th of November, 2024. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
It's Milo